Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Kip TV. Today I got a Highlander match for you on King of the Hill Waste. It was during a UGC summer season, so a little flashback to a few months ago when you maybe didn't have school or work wasn't so hard or something like that. But anyway, it is a match between Sand Witches and CWC, which is CW Clan Community. The Sand Witches, or Switch, they are tagged up as. For Medic we have Anubis, Snooze is on Scout, Blam is Heavy, Devi is Pyro, Tass is also Scout, so one of those Scouts is going to go Engineer when the game starts. We have Q-Ball as Sniper, M. Nemo is Soldier. We're going to call him Nemo because that's a great movie. Winesy is Demo, and Funk is Spy. For CWC, we have Regen Mix as Demo, Private Meta as Medic, Disambiguation is Pyro, Jera is Scout, Disaster Mix is Soldier, Darks is Sniper, Indigo is Engineer, Big Homer is Spy, and Kerful is Heavy. So let's get this going. We're gonna watch a Regen as he rolls out to mid. Remember, this is King of the Hill, so it will be first to 5 caps. And we're ready. We're seeing Regen do a great, getting some great positioning right there, putting down some stickies to really hold that upper balcony area for his team. He did take a few, some damage, and looks like Blue is going to go for the lower rollout. They are gonna be having a little problem with this because they will have to watch out for this area that Red has. Look at this. Here comes a Regen Mix, putting down some stickies. Will he be able to get the Medic? And yes, indeed, Anubis goes down. So a nice Medic pick right there for Regen. Great positioning. Really knows what he's doing on this map. We'll see how Winesy, the opposing Demo, goes at it. He's going to do a sticky jump there, but takes a lot of damage and goes down to Jera, the Scout. So CWC is looking very good right now, although they haven't capped the point yet. Finally being able to push in there, but ooh, big headshot there by Q-Ball. Nice, and Private Meta, the Medic goes down. Had a big charge right there. Both Medics are rocking the Vitasaw, which of course preserves some of percentage of your Uber charge when you go down as a Medic. But I will not have to say that description for very much longer because UGC is not allowing it in this season. So really, really big move right there. Talk about big move, 2 backstabs by Big Homer, taking down the heavy classes, so Blue will not be able to push in, and CW looking very good in this initial few minutes. Well, actually, it's been about 25 seconds, so feels like years, hasn't it? Was there ever a time when CW hasn't been looking good on this map? I kid, of course. Anyways, Darks is doing some sniping. This is a great sniping position for snipers here. Oh, there we go. Nice kill on Nemo, the Soldier, for the Sandwiches. Here comes an Uber out of Sandwiches. Pop it and bringing it to the point. They're actually going to push up onto the balcony, see if they can get some positioning there and dominance right there. But going to have to deal with a spun up Heavy and Pyro up there, so probably not going to be able to do a whole lot. And they took a ton of damage, a ton of frags and deaths in that. Here comes the crits from CWC, popped on the Heavy Kerful and doing some nice work just keeping Blue at bay. So Sandwich is having a hard time getting in here just because due to the great positioning of CWC right now. So excellent teamwork right there. And CWC is really going to have to utilize these pipe areas, which, if you're not familiar with costs, are pretty gross, and don't drink this water, whatever you do. But they do go down to the enemy, or to your spawn or your base, and so there is alternate ways. You don't have to go through this choke or through the balcony. You can get to mid through the sewers, as you see the Soldier's doing. He's bombing in. We'll see if he can't get a good kill right here. Indeed, takes down Private Meta. Very nice med kill right there. Does die, but hey, that was a really great roaming soldier play right there. Of course, we aren't Highlanders, not 6s, but that doesn't mean that roaming soldiers don't exist in Highlander, because they do, and they're awesome, and they do stuff like that. So that's going to buy Blue a great Uber advantage. And even though they are rocking the Uber and the other team is rocking the crits, let's see actually if they're still on the Uber. Uber is yet to be popped, but a great move right there to take down Jera, and then a few stickies there to take down Disambiguation as well. And oh, looking really good for Blue right now. Actually managed to push it in here and finally gonna be able to cap it with only 30 seconds left for Red right there. They still have their Uber too, so holding on to that. Probably need to push it, pop it sooner rather than later, but they are actually pushing up really far, and Private Meta just went down again. So CW's Medic is going to be down for at least 4 more seconds. This could be a really good time to pop that Uber and just push forward. Of course, the big heavy classes are down right there, so a hold on this Uber may not be a bad idea. I'm glad they're listening. They're not listening to me. But I'm just really scared about Anubis's head, because he, I mean, right now he's in a good positioning, but he could be backstabbed or headshot, or you know what happens. Oh, and his heavy is out of ammo. This would have been a perfect time to Uber right here, but not going to be able to. Decides to take in the demo. Oh, but Winesy goes down immediately from the soldier, and Anubis finally finds somebody to pick up, but oh, that is not how they wanted that Uber to go. So very disappointing Uber right there. But they still have the point, and Anubis is still alive. Meanwhile, Private Meta has his Uber, and let's see if they're still rocking crits. Where is Private Meta? No, he is on regular Uber. So, interesting. He was running crits that first life. Decided he didn't want it. Of course, seeing the other team run Uber will often influence you to run Uber yourselves. Just love that spy trying to stab an Uber. But Kerful doing some nice work, taking down Funk, taking down Blam. Funk not detonating right there, so Red will be able to push back in. A lot of people on the point right here. And Sandwiches are going to have to do something pretty crazy to get back on this, on the points. In less than 20 seconds, they do have Uber, and Anubis has that 100%, so we'll see where he's going to be coming in from. I would suggest this upper balcony. Indeed, they have popped. Looks like Disambiguation came in there, pressured that pop. They need to get the kills right now. They need to get on the point as well. Looks like they're trying to do that. Here comes Blam doing his best, and there we go. Looks like they will be able to clear off the point for a little bit, for long enough to let them cap. No, Blue needs to get on the cap. Why did the heavy run away? Oh, and there we go. Not gonna be able to pull that one out of the hat. See, Big Homer is leading right there. This spy doing some work. So, nice job right there. And as we see, tasks for Sandwiches did indeed go engineer. So, it's Highlander, you can only have one of each, even though 2 scouts would probably be really nice on this. Regen, yeah, I was super hurt right there. Took a lot of damage coming out to mid, and definitely down. Funk, they know where you are, bro. But he's gonna maybe get this. Oh, try a little pokey poke, but not gonna happen. So let's see what kind of position we have right here. Blue team has pushed up, and this time taking a page out of CW's book. Pushing up, taking control of the... Wait, this is... Yeah, this is their enemy, the enemy balcony right here. So they did a good job pushing up, taking control of that balcony area, and trying to shut that down. And they have Uber right now. Gotta watch out, keep Anubis alive. That is going to be very difficult because we've seen how, oh, well, there we go. Here's the Uber popped on the point, forced by Red. And gonna do a good job blowing people away, but oh, here comes the big Homer in from behind, getting Anubis with the backstab. However, Anubis' team is going to be able to continue that hold. Oh, barely, not able to get the point, but only 3 up right now for Sandwiches, so this is a good time for Red to come back and take control, which indeed they are doing. Nemo going down on the side little things, I don't know what to call them, but they are very advantageous for jumping classes, for a soldier, for the demo to use. If you want to do some fancy engineer sentry jumping stuff, this would be a great place for a sentry gun and a teleporter. You just get a nice little height advantage. It's also very sneaky. You don't, when you're coming down the stairs from this way, you don't see anybody who's in there. But so far, another team really utilizing that. And of course, there's a health pack up there too, which I think is there are only 2 on this map. Anyway, Blue is doing a big push in right now. Nemo coming in there, doing some work, as well as Tass, the scout, still alive, still jumping around, got those ears on. Gonna have a scout versus scout, but no. Oh, I'm sorry, Tass was the engineer. The other scout, Snooze. There we go, Snooze, Snooze, Snooze. Why would a scout be named Snooze? That's exact opposite of what I think when I think scouts. Yeah, scout, yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a nap. Oh, scouts are boring. Alright, so we see Private Meta is back on the Kritzkrieg, which is going to be interesting. Anubis has Uber. I'm pretty sure it is a regular Uber. Looks like they're going to push up balcony, maybe? Their whole red team is there, so this would be a good idea. If they know they have crits, too, that could be... this could be a huge play if they take out the Oh, here we go. Crits are indeed popped, but here's the Uber pop in retaliation. Oh, Blam is so slow, but he really wants to get a kill. He's running into the Pyro. Not going to happen, but he has his own Pyro on his team, and oh man, not even able to get the Pyro kill. Finally, Disambiguation is going down, but Blam not able to do too much with that Uber, and not a lot going on with the crits either, so just kind of nullified each other. Nothing really happened for either team right there. Just interactions were exchanged, and that was about it. Let's take a look at Indigo and his awesome hat, but then also about how he's deciding to play Engineer. There are two ways to play Engineer. You can play, obviously, passive or aggressive, and if you look at points, it's often, well, here we already got, Private Meta's already got a crits up again. Looks like popping it out of desperation and finally having to go to the Pyro. You never want to Uber or crits the Pyro, because that's just not a good idea. So that crit's not working out very well, but Sandwiches still has the point. Time is ticking, minute 30 left. Let's going back to Engineers. Often you'll see Engineers bottom frag on King of the Hill maps because it's so hard to play Engineer on King of the Hill maps, but right now we see Tass is kind of in the middle of the pack, so we're going to stick on him for a little bit to see what he's doing differently from Indigo, who is on the bottom. I think Tass is playing more of aggressive Engineer. As you can see, he is further up than his opposing Engineer, but oh, going down to Big Homer. Big Homer said none of that, but Big Homer, of course, did ringing out of that, so we got another Uber going on, but oh my goodness. Big Homer getting a jumping, backstabby kill right there, and now Winesy is Ubered, pushing into red spawn, but now in the sewers. Oh, and goes down to some nice scattergun work by Jer, landing all those meat shots. So Demo's going to be down for blue. Sandwiches still holding on to this point though, but actually looks like they're going to be pushed off right about now. Jer doing some nice scout work to cap that point. Big Homer doing some nice spy work. Getting that dispenser. Does the dispenser go down? It did indeed. Oh man, and Funk came in there and got Indigo, but fortunately Kerfoot was spot checking, so able to take him down without too much damage. Well, unless you're Indigo, in which case it was a lot of damage. It was, you know, your life. Big Homer going for some of them headshots with the Ambassador. Except it's an Ambassador. Anyway, getting the nice shot there on Devi, taking down Cue Ball as well. He loves that gun, doesn't he? I wonder which he loves more, his gun or his knife. Oh, not gonna survive that. So again, we're just watching just gonna go back to my conversation. It's only a conversation if you're talking with somebody, right? I feel like I'm talking to myself, so. Anyway, the discussion about Engineer and the different styles of play on this, and right now I really not seeing a huge difference between Indigo and Tass, except points. So I'm wondering what Indigo is doing differently or what Tass is doing differently, but I honestly can't really tell right now. So we'll keep that in mind. So if I come back to that, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anywho, CWC doing a good job coming back. Already worked off like a minute and a half on that time, on that timer. Wow, time just flies, doesn't it just? But they're going to have to be careful because, here we go. Here's Tass being very aggressive. So here's something we have not seen. Oh, look, and managing to stay alive, doing some nice job dodging those crit minigun and then helping take out that medic. Actually not getting any assistance in that, but pushing red back enough that looks like Sandwich kills that. The Sandwiches will be able to kill enough CWC to push forward and take the point. And now they're doing that classic strategy of pushing forward onto the balcony to try to stop any advance from the red team. However, they have to look at their back because the red team's like, well, we don't even need the balcony. We can just come in through the other two options. So they are, in fact, doing that. Going to be able to recapture the point in overtime for Blue right now. Here comes Blue with the Uber and doing some nice work. Nemo taking down a lot of people. Winesy taking down a lot of people. And, of course, the Heavy just clearing up. Wow, there's only 2 alive right now for CWC. Oh, they are going to have to rush back to mid so fast, but not going to have the spawns in time. And that is going to be the second round going to Sandwiches. So a very nice round right there. Let's go for the NG rollout. An unusual strategy, but we're doing it. Doesn't set up a teleporter or anything like that first. Let's see what he decides to do first. Sentry gun, yeah. Nice positioning right there on top. And then just spamming down the crate area over there. So, great work right there. Very aggressive. And you can see he's already got to help take down the demo right there. So, that is what Taz is doing. And he's doing it very well. Meanwhile, Private Meta went down in that initial push, so Anubis is going to have a nice uber advantage if he can stay alive. And Big Homer just went down, so not going to have to worry about his back too much. But that uber is being worked up very quickly. And we'll see it from the other end. Oh, I thought Disambiguation was going to be able to survive that and try to spoil this uber for their blue team. We will see, though. It actually looks like... Oh, no. There we go. There's the pop. And... Oh, the poor Fat Heavy runs so slow. Blam is not going to be able to get any kills with that. But that did help to, you know, carve out more blue space. The red is actually going to come back here pretty quickly and try to reclaim that space as their own. So it saved a few seconds, or bought them a few seconds, which in King of the Hill is everything. It absolutely comes down to seconds. As you have probably seen if you've watched any of my other waste casts, some of them came down to, oh my god, 3 seconds. It was absolutely ridiculous. So you can never tell how effective an uber is or anything like that until the end of the game. Anyway, just saw some nice stickies coming down from Wenzi, taking down Kerful. Here comes the uber out of Private Meta again, using it to push his team forward. Heavy classes jumping in there. Nice positioning right there from Soldier, but oh no! Medic going down right there, so Private Meta just wore on the uber and was taken down. And meanwhile, saw Debbie get a nice reflect on Jera. But that will mean that Red is going to be able to push in and take this point. Even though Blue still has an uber. So we'll watch. Who do I want to watch? I can't make up my mind. Oh no, Anubis went down! Oh, I was trying to get to Anubis and I didn't even see. I think he was maybe backstabbed? Maybe? I don't know, we'll say that. Oh! There we see some things Taz is doing differently. Just being very aggressive up front with that shotgun. So nice work there. But Indigo's got that little sentry on the point. Nemo ruins his day with it, bombing in right there. Get great positioning, just got behind on the point and able to clear off the point for the rest of his team to come in and push. So we see some really good soldier work right here. Both soldiers know what they're doing with rocket jumping and bombing in and pressuring the other team. So that's really fun to see on Highlander, because sometimes the soldier's role can be ambiguous. Sometimes you don't even need it, it feels like, but it's actually it can be a pivotal role that is often underestimated. So when done well, it's really exciting and fun to see. Also very hard to defend against. If you get a good jumper, that is. Alright, so Anubis has that uber back up again. Let's see what he decides to do with it. It is regular. We haven't seen any crits this round. We'll see how it goes. How long is he going to milk it? Oh, milked it a little too long and not able to keep Wenzi alive right there. So pops it on his pyro, gonna help push back a little bit, but not gonna be able to get the kills with that. These Ubers, that's what we've seen, just not able to get the kills. They're doing a good job pushing the other teams back. Both sides have been just pushing other teams back and not necessarily getting the kills. But it's okay to leave the killing to Big Homer. Oh no! I was really excited about what he was gonna do. Okay, he's gonna get out of here alive. Miraculously, he wants a nice heavy kill right there. Really low on health, saw his advantage and took him down. Meanwhile, Anubis then also went down in that encounter too. So Red doing a good job pushing back in. So CWC is actually going to be able to, to cap this. Blue is not going to give it up easily, of course. Taz coming in here with the sentry gun and his life, throwing it all away though. For what, Taz? For what? Alright, for glory. Here's your glory. Again, we're going to watch the Big Homer cam. Managing to get out there. Very nice work. We'll see. He really wants the medic. I want the medic too, but not able to and gets taken down by the pain train from Wenzi. That's not the best way to die. Especially off of Dark's camera. I thought he would have definitely died right there, but does not. And we'll see if you can get a scout. No, not able to do that. Just always fun to keep looking and checking at scores, see like what am I maybe missing. But here we go, Uber popped. Anubis again was milking that Uber for a while, but able to save his heavy right there. Pushing onto the point, getting red off of the point, but they're not getting the kills again. A lot of red is wounded really bad right now, so actually this may work out for them. Yes, indeed, but Private Meta has an Uber. If he can get in here with the next 5 seconds, they could do something with this, and in fact, it's a crit. Really interesting. Oh, but the soldier is just a little bit too late, not able to delay that cap. And there we go. Second round goes to Sandwiches. I'm really glad I ate right before this. Otherwise, I'd be so hungry because of the sandwiches, saying sandwiches over and over. Regen, Mix is doing a great job again of getting up there, but now taking a lot of damage from Tass. Tass just is going the engineer as a slow scout with a mini sentry route, which is a fun route to take if you just think of yourself as that. Oh, Cuba getting Private Meta, taking him down. I'm sorry about that. Nice shot right there. See if he can't get Big Homer, who's just threatening everybody right now. But Big Homer eventually goes down to Wenzi. I'm going to stick on the, oh, cue ball. That's not what you want to see. Scope in and see a heavy spun up. Not among my most pleasant things to see. Oh, and Dark's doing some sniping of his own, of course, on the other side. Getting Wenzi and Nemo, so 2 heavy classes down. We're going to see an actual sniper battle right here. I mean, if you back up, we can also see the sniper bladder, but that's not as exciting as this battle. You do the jump and the shoot, which is pretty controversial. There's definitely people who have things to say about the shooting and then the jumping, but Wenzi does take down Darks, so that means Blue is going to be able to push in, not have to worry about that sniper on their head, the sniper dot on their head. What? Looks like they are getting enough frags, they will be able to do this, and oh, here comes Tass though. Watch out for that Tass. He does in fact take down Jera. Does he have a sentry gun up? He does. But actually just going down right there. So Blue is just having a lot of trouble getting onto this point. There we go, finally getting the lighter classes there, and that's what they need. They need the sniper, they need the scout. Pyro on point would be an excellent idea as well, because then you have those air blasting capabilities. So yes, they finally are able to cap it. Oh, but for how long is the question? Of course, that is always the question. How long? Scout being a pest right here. Tass really wants to take him down. And Jera is so dead. There he goes. Finally does go down to Tass's mini sentry. Now being pressured by Big Homer. And a lot of stickies coming. Is that stickies? Oh no, Nemo jumped in and actually killed himself with a rocket as well. So a lot of action going on, but not a whole lot of combined, unified action. Right now the teams look a little bit disjointed. Neither are really working together. I'm not sure this is European UGC, so I don't know what level these guys are at. But I mean, we've seen some great plays. So they should know that they need to be working together, even though it's King of the Hill. And sometimes it's just a deathmatch. 1v1 at times, but that doesn't mean you don't work together as a team. Team Fortress 2, team. Yeah. But anyway, Red takes a whole lot of damage from that and loses a lot of players. Looks like Kerfel wants to go down, but he's kind of stuck up there. Oh god, and takes some stickies, and then, oh, Private Meta goes down too, so not what they wanted to happen right there. Meta was very, very close to an Uber. But actually, Red's still holding on to this point. This is actually pretty incredible that they're still holding on to this point, because they had barely any player advantage for most of the last minute or so. But they are doing that. Darks is down though, so that may encourage Sandwiches to push, which they do. I mean, they have so much time on the point right now, it wouldn't be hard for them to recap it. But Jera is here being a pest. No one need to take him down. Finally, Blam takes him down, and all of Sandwiches are able to push onto the point. They have 2 minutes to tick down, though, and that is quite a tall order. I mean, definitely doable, but it's just not a position you want to see yourself in. Cass going down to Big Homa and his gun, if he's still rocking the ambassador, which I think he is. That's a spy. Do you guys see that spy? No, Funk definitely just took down a regen mix because nobody was spy checking. So remember, people who run right behind you may not be your friends. But Private Meta is very close to Uber right here. They, remember, only have 32 seconds left on the clock to work down, and going to push in now. Uber has not been popped. They probably won't need to for a bit unless the medic's life is pressured, because they have quite good numbers on sandwiches right now. And indeed, Uber still held. So, very good hold right there by Private Meta. It's easy to just get nervous when you're pushing and to pop it anyway. Funk taking down Kerfel though, so now the Meg is super nervous because he knows there's a spy around. We'll see though how he decides to play this. Only 13 seconds left. Remember, the Uber lasts for 8 seconds, so at 8 seconds I'd pop it. Because I get nervous. I'd be popping it right here. No reason to. There we go. Finally he does pop it. Probably did the right thing in waiting for as long as he did. Because those Demo and Spy got in there the last second, but the Sky was disguised, so not able to help Cap. So there he goes, 2-2. Very exciting. Getting good. Wenzi, we haven't seen his rollout, but going for the same thing as Regen right there. Getting bombed in by the soldier, and oh, does a nice dodge of that sticky. Can he take down Disaster Mix? That's the scout, the soldier, sorry. Disaster Mix is the soldier, Disinvigoration is the pyro. I think we may have said something wrong before. Anyway, but no, Disaster Mix is still alive. Pressuring them right now. Oh no, Gerard took down Anubis, so Blue is not going to have that sweet, sweet Uber, whereas Red is definitely going to have that CW looking very dominant right now, even though Blue has more people on the point. They're going to pop this. We'll see if they can't get any kills out of it. And no, right now they're just taking positioning, taking domination over the point. They did take down Blam, the heavy for the other team, so that is actually going to be pretty significant. They need to get Wenzi, who is, where even is he? But the demo for Blue, because he was still out there doing some damage, but I think he fell back and got heals. There he is indeed. So they don't have to worry about him too much. And finally, wow, took that long. Finally, the point is capped, and Wenzi actually going down on his balcony. Now what you want to do when you got a nice balcony? Oh, Devi got the health pad going for the extinguisher kill, but not able to stay alive. Definitely would have had that if he had maybe 50 more health. Maybe? Of course I said definitely, but definitely maybe. Definitely maybe possibly could have might have happened. So Private Meta is holding on to that Uber. They got a nice advantage over Anubis. Of course, King of the Hill, it's kind of hard to keep track of those Uber advantages and disadvantages, because there's just so much going on, in Highlander it's just chaos. Of course, in sixes, that's all you want to keep track of. I mean, well, it's one of the more important things to keep track of. But here you go, Uber is popped. Oh, that pesky, pesky Pyro in the way, but Devi does get taken down by the soldier right there, Disaster Mix, and Disaster Mix actually continuing his little rampage and going after Anubis, so Blue Medic is down again. Poor Anubis, just not getting a fair cut right here. I think Cuball just, yeah, he just tried to shoot his own teammate. That's alright. Spy checking. Spy checking. Alright, so just a real quick look at the scores, because those are always pretty telling. Not necessarily about who's good and who's bad. Oh, Debbie tried to go for the extinguisher kill there. Did not light him on fire at first, but eventually Big Homer did go down. But yeah, the scores aren't necessarily telling of who's doing the best or who is the best. They're telling of what kind of game style we are seeing. And in case you haven't been watching, well, in that case, I'm really curious as to why you're listening to this. Anyway, Ubers are popped. A whole lot of nothing is going to go on. Looks like Kerfel is trying to do some damage. Oh, Medic caught way out of position right there, and will Anubis be able to escape? Indeed, Anubis is alive, but Kerfel isn't, so that's not something you see a lot. But Anubis is going to be able to, yeah, continue to charge up that Uber. He lost his heavy, that's why he ran away, did not realize there was a heavy behind him, but able to escape it due to those speedy medic legs. But anyway, what I was saying about you can tell what type of game is being played, what style of game is being played by the scores. You can see that, well, Big Homer was in second, but now he switched place with Kerfel, his heavy, so you can see there's a lot of spy and there's a lot of sneaky action happening on the espionage classes, if you will. And assassin classes. Espionage is only the spy. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I think you guys understand. If not, sorry. But there you go. So Sandwiches is able to cap for the first time in this round. So they have quite a task cut out for them to hold on to this for 3 minutes. Red has 5 seconds left, and so this could very easily go in Red's favor very quickly, too, in less than 5 seconds. But doing a good job right now holding this upper balcony, although they did have somebody come in behind. Looks like that was Big Homer, maybe. But they were able to get together that defense on the point. So there's one thing, whoa, some nice rockets coming down from Disaster. Regen Mix actually getting Nemo, and then Wenzi going down. So 2 of the heavier classes are down for Sandwiches right now. Red knows that, pushing with the Uber, and although Disaster Mix went down, his team could do a lot of work right here. They need to watch out for that heavy, and oh, some nice dodging from Private Meta. However, he does lose his, he lost his heavy and then goes down to the spy. Here comes the spy in on Regen, and Funk goes down. So Regen and the Scout are up and the Spy are up. They will probably be able to cap this. Can they hold it off for long enough, though? 5 seconds, that's a million years in TF2 time sometimes. But Heavy Medic on the point. It's going to be very hard for Sandwiches to come in, and they will not be able to do it. So there we go. CWC wins the 3rd round. And I believe that means we're going to a halftime, but I'm not seeing anybody say anything. But there are the scores. We'll look at those real quick. Anubis having 105. Very nice, sir. So there we go. Be right back. And we're back with the second half. And remember, CW, who is now in blue, is up 3-2. And I think we were playing to 4, actually. It's amazing how often I forget the things that I say over and over again. I just continue to forget. Oh my god. We're watching Disaster Mix, though, get out here, sending down a lot of spam, trying to secure that upper balcony area, but not able to get it. Has to watch his back, though, because Funkus around just took down Kerfel, and hey, there's a soldier right there, and actually does manage to take down Nemo, so some nice work there, but they're just getting harassed like crazy by this mini sentry gun. Let's just... Tass is going crazy, so doing some nice work there. He has definitely shown himself to be pretty savvy about this map, knowing that this is one of these key areas that if you just spam down, you'll get a lot of action, pretty much. So Anubis, going down. He had Uber right there, but Disaster Mix came in at the last second and ruined the party. That's going to get Private Meta a nice Uber advantage. Oh, until he goes down to Funk. Oh my goodness. So these poor medics just not able to stay alive, but definitely have seen that story before on King of the Hill Waste. It is just so hard for medics to stay alive because there's a lot of action going on. Watch Cue Ball there take down opposing sniper, the nice shot. And the scores were reset. So but look, Cue Ball is leading the server right now with 12 points as a sniper, so as soon as he gets up, we will have to go back to his cam and see what he's doing that's so awesome, other than being a good sniper. Being a good sniper is always awesome. A lot of fun to watch. Looks like, who is this? Zon, I'm gonna call him Zon, is now the scout for Sandwiches. He's got the tag, so I assume he's a member who just switched out with the previous scout. We did have a few minutes of halftime, so that was probably what was going on right there. And Sandwiches is going to be able to push back on, and Private Meadow went down, enabling them to get a nice positioning in here. And actually Kerfel is up now, but what is going to greet them up here is the question, because they love taking that upper balcony positioning. They're going to have to pop fast, though, because this is exactly what they were doing last time, and then, oh, ouch. Yeah, Anubis pops, not in the position he wanted to be, but he was getting spammed down. Everyone around him was dying, so he did pop by himself. Manages to get it onto his demo and his pyro, but there's a spy right behind him. Big Homer takes down Anubis. So nice work right there by Big Homer, just the right place, and like, oh hey, there's a medic. I mean, there's a lot more thought gone into it than that, but I'm just saying, that's how I would have thought of it. Anyway, so Private Meta does have this Uber. Big Homer is looking to help out as much as he can, takes down that sniper, which is actually going to be a big, huge help, because now Private Meta doesn't have to worry so much about his head, just has to worry about where he is and when he wants to pop that Uber. Looking very good right now in terms of positioning. If they want to push up, they're going to have to do it soon, because Red is coming back with some spam from the elbow balcony, and here we go. Uber is popped, but Pyro always spoils everything. Ain't that the truth? Pyros. The crazy, sadistic fire maniacs. But there we go. Not a whole lot done with that Uber, but Blue still does hold this upper ground. Oh, until Wenzi came in and took down Kerfel. Not having that heavy there is going to be prove to be a little bit of a challenge, and indeed, CWC is falling back, and by falling back I mean they all got pretty much dead. They got dead is what happened. They got pretty crushed right there. So looks like Sandwiches is going to continue that their little roll there and take the point. Times are pretty close right now. I'm seeing a lot of back and forth action, and have you seen, these teams are incredibly well matched. So definitely not quite over yet, even though here comes this red Uber. Popped on the demo. Wenzi, Wenzi. Putting down a lot of frags, a lot of spam right there, and trying to stop the advance of Blue, but actually not able to. Falling back, falling forward, pushing forward, and then gets taken down by Big Homer, who ruins everything. Him and Pyres. Spies and Pyres, they're the worst. And Red is going to try to push back on now. They don't have numbers, but they, or not going to push back. They're going to try to keep pushing up, even though they don't have numbers, try to continue to hold their positioning as Blue decides to give up on their balcony approach and now come in from the side crates. Looking very unified right now, very much together, whereas Red is a little disjointed. Anubis just went down. There's a soldier coming up who just got gunned down. Red is just all over the place right now, and of course half of them are dead right now. And yeah, there's a heavy up here. What? He immediately goes down to Jera. So that is going to be the mid cap right there for CWC. Can they hold it though is the question. If they do, that means they take this match, and it's been so close so far. Big Homer leading it up with points right there. So the Sniper and Spy have gone really big so far just in this first round of the second half. Regen is trying to put down as much spam as he can and traps as he can to stop the advance. Oh, runs into a heavy who's not spun up yet, so he barely gets away with his life. So close right there. Trying to go for some air pills, not able to get them, and he does get taken down. However, Blue still has control of this point. Here comes a bombing in Soldier, and Nemo actually able to take down Disaster Mix with some nice rockets. Kind of sporadic, but got the job done and made that Uber popped. Got that Uber, forced that Uber pop is what I was trying to say. So again, you've seen some nice little sixes roamer action here, and Highlander, who says Highlander doesn't have strat, and here comes that red Uber. So that play by Nemo is just huge, taking out that, getting that Uber to be out of the way, enables his team to come in here. Look at that, that's a complete wipe right there for CWC. Everyone is gone. Oh my goodness, this is wacky crazy. There we go, Sandwiches comes back with that win. Absolutely ridiculous. All props right there to Nemo, forcing that Uber, and then that enabled his team to come in with his own Uber. Brilliant. Well executed. So, nice job. Wenzi going for, looks like the right side. Well, now he's actually going back to the balcony, but not able to get that upper positioning that he has gone for before and that we've seen Regen do as well. But it is holding blue up there, and someone needs to get on the point, though. I mean, of course, if nobody's on the point, it doesn't really matter, because there's neither side is losing time. But I just like to see somebody have the point at all times. I don't like it being neutral. This is not Switzerland. We need some more sniper action, is what I just told myself. Is what I hear, is what I think everybody thinks. Oh, but here are the Ubers. That's why we don't watch snipers, because snipers never get Ubered. And big things tend to happen with Ubers, not in this match so much, because the Ubers have always been very well contained by pyro air blasts. Here comes Soldier coming, trying to finish off the medic, Anubis, but Disaster Mix is not able to do that. Keyball is taken down by Darks there. Let's go to Darks. Snapper cam. And here we go. He's got nice positioning right there. Decides to shake it up a little. Definitely watching that. Ooh, there's that nice little hole right there where you could do some potential work. But Scout. Oh god. Scout and sniper battle. Never fun. Oh, and Darks goes down. Zahn was able to get him right there. So nice pick. Actually, Zahn's still alive. Wherever he might be. There he might be, but actually, oh, it explodes. But in the meantime, it finishes off Regen, the demo. So blue has the point right now, and remember, this is pretty much game cap. Pretty much, it is game cap. Whoever wins this will win the game. And so far, scores or times, again, looking fairly even. This is gonna go to the last second. In my opinion, in my experience at least. Anyway, Uber popped on the point to save Anubis's life. Try to see what they can do with that Uber. Ooh, hello Heavy there. That is a fun thing to do with it. Anubis still alive, running around like crazy. Hello, Private Meta is going for the Soldier kill by himself with the needles. Absolutely crazy, and does finally get taken down by Zahn right there. So I'm not sure why he was in that position. Probably got left behind. So we tried to make the best of it, not able to do so though. So that's, oh, I was going to say that by Private Meta a nice advantage, but I'm sorry, I'd say that by Anubis a nice advantage, but Anubis goes taken down by a backstep, so Private Meta now is going to have that advantage. Again though, it's only if he can stay alive, which is very, very hard to do as a medic on this map. Blue is recapping right now with their Scout, Jera, and actually Disaster is in there too, and so is the Heavy. It's a party, and the Spy was not invited. But they will be able to cap it right there. Time is starting ticking away, and oh, I don't know what was going on with Nemo right there, but he was lagging or flying. Could have done a lot of damage right there, but not able to get the positioning he needed. And ooh, poor Kerfel just taken down by Switch and Blam. Scout Heavy mix, never fun to take on because you got the speed and then the firepower from the Heavy. Just not fun. No fun. There's a lot of action going on right here. I can't decide what to watch. I guess we'll just continue to watch the point because Nemo is trying to get in there, not able to do so. And look at Task doing work again with that mini sentry wrangled. Gonna. Well, where does he decide to go for it? This little position is so much fun because you have it right there, but he needs to aim a little bit higher. There we go. Because he's not able to aim down at the ground, so it may not be the best positioning, but he is still experimenting with that. Wenzi getting some nice kills in there. And look at the time, we have less than a minute for blue, but we only have a minute 15 for red, and they're recapping right now. Oh, here we go with, that was a crits Regen taking down 2 right there, and the mini sentry. So great crits right there, but not able to get the players, and red is still on the point and managing to cap it right there. So again, this is going down to the last seconds. This is going to be absolutely crazy, I know this. And Task is still doing work, or at least his minigun is. But no, he's doing work too. He took down Indigo and Indigo's sentry gun right there. We're going to end the Task cam. Oh, but no, we're actually going to watch Funk take down Regen right there. Not having that demo, no stickies to worry about. Huge deal. Of course, all the classes bring something to be scared of. Funk getting in here. Yes, he's going to get that heavy backstab. This could be pretty huge if he continues his reign of this upper area right here. Watch out for this Pyro. He says, Pyro? What's so special about them? Going crazy. Takes down Jared. Takes down Regen. Oh my goodness. Funk. Some nice spy action right there. Not scared of anything. Ready for more. Look, he's just thirsty. We have about 20 seconds left for Red to hold on. Sandwich taking down Jera again. Oh my goodness, that's 2 scout kills in 1 life. And it's been like under 20 seconds. Anyway, he's going to continue his little streak up here, but meanwhile there's the Uber popped on the point, and Blue is throwing everything they can right now because this is the entire game. Though right now there's only a spy, and there we go. Switch takes it. Second round in this match. And I thought that was it. Nope. Alright, don't worry. It is 4-3. Think we are going to 5 then? We must be going to 5. Alright. I was right the first time. Oh, I got so excited for nothing. Alright. But no, Blam isn't moving. Well, he's using the Fist of Steel. I'm gonna assume that means we're over here. We're losing players. That is, I was right. Why do I doubt myself? Why do I doubt myself, viewers? Anyway, that was an excellent game. A nice finish by Funk, the spy. Lots of fun seeing the spy plays. Poor medics, but snipers were doing some excellent work right there. And soldiers, way to be roaming soldiers on Highlander. I love it a lot. Love this map. Waste, King of the Hill. I hope we see it again. Probably not in the next UGC. Well, UGC Season 8 is. The maps are out. I do not think Haas is one of them. Or, I mean, Waste is one of them. But yeah, so UGC Highlander season will be starting on September 10th. Hopefully I'll bring you lots of that action. Every Monday night we'll be doing games live for you. I have more of that information coming up when I know more about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to send me your demos if you have anything. If you have anything from laying around from over the summer, I would love to cast them. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good day.